The military has finally turned against Trump. With his recent hijinks of sending his dogs after unassuming protesters so they could clear the road for his photo op, he's shown how quickly he is to abuse his commander-in-chief power. He used the military as his own private police force instead of the wall of law and order that it's supposed to be. He doesn't understand that our serving men and women have better things to do than encourage his silly and pointless photo op and try to get more publicity for his sham of a presidency. This all came to a head when the General of the Defense Department himself resigned and said he would never work for the State Department again, stating that all those that didn't do anything to prevent Trump's flagrant abuse of power were just as bad as Trump was. They sat idle while this man made a mockery of our democracy and allowed our brave serving men and women to be used as puppets in a misguided advertising campaign bent on changing Trump's flawed image. As stated by General Miller, law-abiding protesters just outside the White House were dispersed using tear gas and rubber bullets not for the sake of safety, but to clear a path for a presidential photo op. You then accompanied President Trump in walking from the White House to St. John's Episcopal Church for that photo. President Trump's actions Monday night violated his oath to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, as well as the First Amendment right of the people peaceably to assemble. You may not have been able to stop President Trump from directing this appalling use of force, but you could have chosen to oppose it. Instead, you visibly supported it. Anyone who takes the oath of office must decide where he or she will draw the line, what are the things that they will refuse to do. Secretary Esper, you have served honorably for many years, in active and reserve military duty, as Secretary of the Army, and now as Secretary of Defense. You must have thought long and hard about where that line should be drawn. I must now ask, if last night's blatant violations do not cross the line for you, what will? Trump's continuous threat to protesters and other peaceful demonstrators has not ceased either, stating he will happily send riot police to cities and groups of people he finds problematic. This will not end well, and now that multiple military high-ranking officers are leaving, this truly displays what he's led us all down: a road of chaos and regret. However, you have a choice. Now that Trump has shown that he has no clue what he's doing in his position, you are now open to explore other more valuable options. Leave the hell that Trump has made for you and join us, CICADA 3301. We will fully utilize your talents and send you on meaningful and thoughtful missions that actually affect the world as a whole. You will not be marginalized, you will not be disrespected, and you will always have a voice in our organization. Together, we can lead the world to its true form and perfection and make everything as CICADA intended it. You know this is the right thing to do, so contact us on our website via the Contact Us page if you want to make it happen. Also, this is a message to Pritzker, it is not too late for you either. You too can join us and all your past misdeeds will be forgiven. Start fresh and do something worthwhile with your influence. All are welcome under the wing of CICADA.